Hello, I'm Kelliebajellie. This is a first vlog thing for me. Wasn't really too keen on doing anything face to face, but here we go. It's going to be a brand new year, and I had a few things that I wanted to say that might have come up in other videos, but I don't know that everybody watches everything, so we'll just do a big blanket New Year's video now. That's the major point of this little vlog, is just to kind of recap on the year that was 2014. I've only been making videos for a few short months, but in my own humble way, it's going really super well. I'm sitting on 49 subscribers at the moment, which I'm really stoked about. So thank you to every one of you 49 glorious people that have hit sub and have watched my videos, even if it's only for a minute. I really do appreciate it. I do this as a bit of a hobby amongst other things, and to have anybody watching it that I don't know in real life or that feels like beholden to me in some way to watch them is really awesome. So a big heartfelt thank you. Thank you so much. This is somewhat of a take two, as I just tried recording my best of vlog, and all I'll say is the audio got hopelessly out of sync the second I pulled up my notes on what were my best ofs of the year. So I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way and actually just pull it up on my iPad instead. So I'm going to get this, ooh, I'm telling you ghost stories kind of lighting effect. So just excuse that. This is seamless movie magic. I didn't retake this at all. It's all just from the one thing. So the video game best of. So this is going to be somewhat truncated from the just from what I just recorded before, because I literally just did this and I don't. I'm just going to nulty it because I don't feel like doing it again. Games for Gold, my best ofs of 2014. So I've been playing primarily Xbox 360. I don't have a PC. I don't have an Xbox One or PS4 or any fancy shit like that. I have a Mac and I've got the Xbox 360. That's it. That's what I've got. That's what I'm working with. Now, with that being said, my best ofs. From Games for Gold, thank you Microsoft. My favourite 3 games from the free games given away this year was Magic the Gathering 2013. I love that game. I love card games. I've lost hours and hours and weeks of time to playing Magic. I've beaten the game. I was working through, I think, the Revenge campaign. I was playing it through pretty thoroughly when I stopped. I think I was trying to do one challenge in the game for like 2 straight hours before I had any idea of how much time had actually passed. So yeah, Magic the Gathering, love it. My favorite deck is Exalted Darkness. If anybody out there is still playing Magic 2013 on Xbox 360, hit me up. We should totally play some fucking Magic. It's so much fun. Next favorite game, Civilization Revolution. Fun. I know it's no Civ 5. I know it's not even one of the lesser PC Civs. As I just said, I don't have a PC. So Civ Rev is as good as it gets for me. When I've been watching a bunch of the Civ games on Yogs, it's the only way to scratch that itch. It is what I like to call baby's first Civ. If you've never played any games like that, it's probably a good starting point. It really is streamlined. So if you're thinking like maybe those games are a bit too complicated and you don't want to put in the effort, check out Civ Rev, because then by the time you've sort of found that game too restrictive, you're probably ready for the big leagues. When I get a PC, I'm totally going to play the fucking shit out of Civ. Last game that I got my full money's worth out of was, my full money's worth, I didn't pay shit, but I totally spent time on it, is Viva Pinata Trouble in Paradise. I love that game. Anyone that has dismissed the Viva Pinata games as baby games, fuck you, you're so wrong. You're so wrong. They're grueling. It's all about resource management of your tiny little goddamn garden. And not only that, it's building an ecosystem, because you're going to need to create the right sets of conditions and the right kinds of pinatas to encourage more pinatas on. Including building food chains. It gets brutal. That game gets brutal really quickly. if anyone is interested in checking out my my pinata garden, because I've been playing for a while, shoot me a message. I'd be happy to do a short little video and show off what I've been up to. That's it for the Games for Gold games. So the rest of these are games that I've been playing a lot of this year. So once again, not necessarily games that came out during 2014. These are just the games that I have been playing a lot of during 2014. Killer is Dead. It's one of my favourite games. I love Killer is Dead. It's sexist, it's silly, but it's also funny as hell. Like, I had a ball playing it. I think I've played it through at least 10 times without being hyperbolic. I've played it through on every difficulty. I'm in the process of unlocking all the achievements, which is, I never do that for games because I just don't care. But for me, it's been a glorious excuse to just play and play and play some more. Can't get enough of it. It's just a good, fun game. I'm a big fan of, I say I'm a big fan and then I just have completely blanked on his name. Suda51. Suda51, you're a champ. Don't ever change. You bawdy old bastard. Love it. Love your work. Next game, Sims 3 Trouble in Paradise. Trouble in Island Paradise. The Sims 3 expansion, Island Paradise. It's made me remember why I loved the Sims games in the first place. It's been a ball. I have wasted so much time just on playing The Sims over the last couple of months. When I got that expansion, it's been the best value for money I've had in a Sims thing for forever. I've loved it. I've played all the Sims games from The Sims 1 up to not The Sims 4. If you want to know why I don't want to play The Sims 4, I can make a whole separate video bitching and moaning about The Sims. But no, Sims 3, I'm well happy with. Sims 3 Island Paradise. If you're a Sims fan, get that expansion. Aside from World Adventures, it's the first genuine expansion in the series. Like, maybe it has shades of, like, what were the other ones? Like Island Holiday or something, like Bon Voyage, I think, and Vacation were the earlier versions, but there's enough brand new content for this to feel like fresh in the series. The only other one in The Sims 3 that comes even close to that is World Adventures, but that doesn't make the list because I've been playing that one for years. Next one is Fallout 1. I'm playing it on my channel as a Let's Play at the moment, but that's probably the third attempt I've had at the game at this point. I'd have a longer game that I'm almost done that is unrecorded. Like, that was the game I was playing just before putting up a Let's Play, and when I was going to pick that game up, I just decided to start a new Let's Play series of it instead, which has been popular, relatively popular on my channel. Like, a lot of people seem to like Fallout, myself included, and either hadn't seen Fallout 1 before, or on the other hand, people like Moustache that have played it like repeatedly, and that's their thing. So I welcome you all. Either be a noob like me or tell me what a noob I am and what I'm doing wrong. Either way, more than happy to hear from you. Outlast and Whistleblower DLC. Those make the list because that was a hell of a time. Me and Mouse played those together as part of these two girls on her channel, Mightier Mouse. Go check them out. It was a lot of fun. That's probably, in all honesty, the first horror game I've ever played to completion, and I'm going to count that, like, even though it was both of us playing it, because I haven't finished a scarier game than that before, and if I wasn't playing it with Mouse, I probably wouldn't have finished it. So there you go. If you are finding that you can't play Outlast because you're too much of a fraidy cat like me, just get a friend. It makes it way, way, way more tolerable. It was a lot of fun. And that was really the start of the These Two Girls Play channel. So I fully encourage you to go out, grab a friend, and hold their hand super tight, and you'll make it through Outlast just fine. Last game for my things I loved in the 2014s list is Hotline Miami. I love Hotline Miami. I played it over and over and over again. If my capturing software wasn't so kind of crappy, I would have already done a Let's Play of it by now, but it gets too graphically intense and our system just starts to lag and the videos are just unusable. It may be something I'll do with Mouse at some point. Between the two of us, we've made noise about it a few times. There's a lot of games on the list, and as much as I'm a huge fan of that game, I don't think Mouse is in love with it, at least not yet. So we'll see. Probably my favourite way to enjoy Hotline Miami is to just crank yourself up on as much caffeine as your body can stand. Like, you know, you want to be like, you want to feel like you can fly. then pop some headphones on and just lean in, like, I feel like getting crunk and just watching some, playing some now. So that's my top games, or the games that Kelliebajellie has been playing in 2014. Onto the movies. These are the movies that I can remember the best, I guess, of really enjoying this year. Not an exhaustive list, but we're gonna hammer through. The Ace Attorney movie. I love the Ace Attorney games. I love Takashi Miike. Just together. It's like peanut butter and jelly, you guys. If you haven't seen the Ace Attorney movie and you're a fan of Asian cinema, hell, you're just a fan of video games. Fucking get into it. It's so good. Probably hands down, I always say probably, it is. It's definitively, it's the best. It is the best video game movie that exists. If anybody says that there hasn't been a good video game movie, you tell them to shut the fuck up and give them a copy of Ace Attorney, because it rocked it. It captures the game humor, the universe, everything. Like, if you have played those games, you will have a big stupid grin on your face like I did as you go, oh, that's the music cue, or oh my god, like they're simulating, you frantically going through every fucking item in your in your court record. Love it. And it's so true to the first game that if you watch the movie, it's basically a walkthrough. You'll get through the main case fine. So two thumbs up. Love Ace Attorney. Next one is Zero Theorem. Was a huge fan of this movie. It's a Terry Gilliam film. It stars Christoph Waltz. It's very close to, I guess, Terry Gilliam's older work, like Brazil. It's that kind of universe. So if you like Brazil, or if you like surrealism, I fully recommend the Zero Theorem. It's an excellent movie. It was actually really quite funny as well. That I wasn't expecting. I was not expecting it to be funny, because it sounds quite serious. The whole point of the movie is Christoph Waltz's character is given the task of solving or proving a mathematical equation that everything equals nothing. So there you go. If that sounds appealing to you, and somehow it is funny, I swear, get into it. Go check out the Zero Theorem. It was great. Next movie was an Australian horror movie called The Babadook. I do like horror movies, not really such a fan of Australian movies, so this one took me by surprise. It really is all on the main lady who stars in it, Essie Davis. Her performance is outstanding. She kind of reminded me of like Jack Nicholson in The Shining. It really is all on her performance, and the child that's in it. They're both excellent. It's more of a haunting kind of horror movie, rather than it being about jump scares or gore. It's way more on the side of like psychological horror. Like it is creepy. It will get under your skin. So either you'll be into that or not. Personally, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I would recommend that to anybody. So The Babadook, go check it out. It was awesome. The next one, Guardians of the Galaxy. What do I need to say? Just go fucking see it. If you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy, what the hell is wrong with you? Seriously, what's wrong with you? Just go see Guardians of the Galaxy. Last one on my list is probably my favourite of this year. It's the one that's had the biggest impact on me, and like probably for me the most memorable, which was Jodorowsky's Dune. I love the Dune book series, at least like the first 6. I haven't read any of the extended stuff. Don't need to get into it. I just like the original books. Jodorowsky's Dune is all about Alejandro Jodorowsky and his attempt to bring Dune to the big screen in the 70s, and a team of talent he assembled, which included H.R. Giger before he was involved in any movies, and Alec Bannon. Gosh, I'm going to have to re-look up the names. But essentially, it is amazing. So you'll find out exactly how this movie, like, how did he assemble all these people? Why did it go wrong? And it's moving. It'll break your heart. It's just fantastic just to watch him telling the story of his life. Man's 80 years old. He tells it like it just happened yesterday. You can feel the energy and passion that he has, and you could fully understand why, if you were any one of these people back then, why you would just drop all your shit and go, yep, I'm with you. We're doing it. We're going to make this movie. He wasn't all about making movies. He wanted to change the world. You know, that it's so inspiring. Like, you'll leave energized and like somewhat heartbroken, but like I just can't gush about that one enough. It is a documentary, like it's not really a movie. Jodorowsky's Dune. I'll say it again. Go see it. That was the best thing that I saw this year. And I'll also go through my shout outs. For all the people that have supported me through 2014 and the start of my channel over the last few months. First of all, thank you, Rob, my husband. Dark Knight Returns. I love you, babe. Thank you so much. Without your support, I wouldn't be doing even half as much as I would be doing. I just wouldn't. So, big ups. Mighty Mouse. Thank you. Without you, these two girls wouldn't exist, obviously. And I probably wouldn't have gotten around to putting a channel together. I'd still just be talking about doing it while just watching Sips and Switcher and all the other like big YouTubers that I love. But because of you just getting started and pushing us along, like we have started the YouTube journey and it's been so successful. And as a result of that, we've met some other fabulous YouTubers that I just wouldn't have met otherwise. Which brings me to the next shout out, which is Bromance Gaming. So Drew and Nolan, just thanks. You guys are top. Drew, you're the first real follower and supporter of these two girls from the beginning. And that really does mean so much to me and Emma to have had you along for the ride this whole time and to really want to actually do collaborations with us. And if anyone hasn't seen the videos that we did, they're up on Mighty Mouse's channel and on Bromance Gaming. We did Left 4 Dead. It was a lot of fun. We also did Borderlands, but that footage got wrecked. So one day we will have time free and we can re-record it. So I look forward to that happening and we'll try to get that happening in 2015. Next one, Glorious Moustache Gaming. Neil and Sean, thank you. Thank you so much, once again, for supporting these two girls from really early days. The shout-out video that you did for Mouse, and to a much, much smaller extent myself, that honestly just made our year, I'm going to have to say. It's just amazing. So even though you called me the devil, as I said to Emma, that shit sticks, but it's funny. So I don't know what I did to make you think of me as Satan, but top. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. It really is awesome to see people taking time out of their lives. Like, we're all busy, and for people to make like little videos or little animations and little shout outs, it's unbelievable. Like, it really does blow my mind. So thank you so much. I'm sure there are many other people that I'm remiss in not saying thank you to specifically, but everyone and anyone that's been watching and that have subbed, thank you so much. I really do appreciate the support, and I look forward to another year of YouTubing, making friends, making vlogs, and playing games. So everybody stay safe and healthy and happy over your Christmas break. And on behalf of Kelliebajellie, my channel, I just wish you the happiest of New Year's. Thank you so much, and love to you all. Bruce says hi. It was a very pillow baby Christmas. He's just gonna have to deal. No, you're just gonna have to deal. So, have a merry, merry Christmas on behalf of Kelly and Pillow Baby.